In this reality, you don't get what you want. You get who you are truly being. All the creations are finished, and it really depending on who we are and what kind of frequency and vibration we generate and send out as an energy to the field of who we truly are, who we truly being, who we are being. I know we all get taught and grow up chasing what we want after the material, after the titles, after all the external world that we admire from other people, admire from other family members or even co-workers. But we never get taught that we should go within ourselves and truly become the person that be able to get what we want in our life, in our reality. I learned this in the hard way myself. And I turned 50 actually early this year. So I'm going to share some of my personal experience, connected dots to share with you all and to reflect your own reality, your own life, and maybe you can tap into some of the experience that I experienced for you to make a shortcut in your reality. Okay, I'm not saying that we don't need to take any actions. I'm not saying we just passively manifest or make our dream come true. No, I'm talking about before the action, we have to become the person, feel like it, act like it, talk like it, walk like it, and embody that character into ourselves first. So the last 10 years, from 40 to 50, I had changed a lot of identities. And if you follow my channel, you guys know I went through a breakup, actually 2016, late 2016. And I was very depressed. I was devastated and I lost everything. And the reason being is because I was attached to who I was, what I have, and also, of course, attached to the relationship, my identity, my ego identity at the time. Once the relationship doesn't work out, everything just collapses. And that's why I went into a depression. During those times, 2016 to 2018, I was in a very dark place. I was lost. I don't know who I'm going to be, who I am at the time. I don't even know what my life is going to be. Okay? And it's a very tough experience. I didn't learn anything about spiritual. I didn't learn anything about go within. All I know is I don't like this feeling. So I actually made a decision during 2017, somewhere in 2017. And I made a decision that I want to become a real estate agent. And that is because due to the experience that I had with my last relationship, so I started to embody that character. Of course, I started study the test to get the licensing. But before then, I have to make that decision. I have to decide I want to tap into that frequency and vibration. Start think like it, act like it, and walk like it. So 2017, I made that decision. I start generate that reality within myself first and impress my subconscious by reading the books, study the test, and also watch some of the TV show on the television of a real estate agent. Just by doing this unconsciously, I actually slowly changing my self-identity. Okay? I starting to take myself out of that relationship. Okay? I started to reliving in the two reality, two timeline at the same time. One is I'm trying to leave, dissolve, and one I'm trying to become. And of course, action comes along. Without the actions, without you being who you want to be first, the action will usually be very conflict. It will be hard to most of people. And that's why a lot of people have a dream, have things that they want to come true, but why they feel the hardness, the heaviness, the unachievable feeling is because they only focus on the external world, on the action, the like work hard, thinking things will be always hard, but without changing your character, your inner being. And that's why it's hard. And that's why you feel the drag. That's why you feel it's unachievable. Back to 2017, I was able to change my identity, change the state of being within myself, and embody into that new character, the real estate agent. Then my action become very easy. My action become automatic. My action become a part of me. All right. So after I got my license during late 2018, I start operating the business in early 2019. Of course, I was very excited. I was already ready within myself before I met my first client. And when I met my first client, my client at the time doesn't even know I was a new agent because I already practiced within myself. I already practiced the scene within myself, and I already embodied that character within myself first. You do have. You have to become the person first, and the action will become easy when you're doing the things. You'll become enjoying, it'll become a passion for you because you're already the person that you want to be. And then the have, the want comes to last. Okay? So we have to switch and reprogram, rewire our subconscious mind because we've been taught and we've been grown up since childhood that we have this opposite, right? We have the want first, and then we're just chasing that want. It's hard to get there. It's most likely 90%, 95% is we never gonna get there because our state of being is not there. All right? Because our reality is generate within ourselves. It's like a movie projector. All right? We cannot watch the new movie without switch off the old film, whole movie first from the projector, which is our subconscious. So this is what I'm going to share with you all. I turned 50 this year, and I was able to connect a lot of dots, all the experience, all the good and bad that I experienced the last 50 years. It all connect the dots for me to be here, right now, to share my stories, my experience with you all. I'm not trying to brag. I'm just sincerely want to share my stories, and of course not everybody can relate. Of course I'm not trying to convince you, convert you into whatever, right? I'm just here to share. If you can relate, if the story matches with you, vibe with you, or our frequency matches, then this video, this story, this channel is for you. If it's not, no hard feelings. We continue to move on. We continue to flow in this reality. And if you relate to my stories, remember to subscribe to this channel, and I will continue on and off to share my own story during this 50 years experiencing my own reality. And if you can resonate, I would love to hear your story as well. You can leave your experience in the comments or join me on school. It's a wait list right now, but I put a link in the description for you to join. And it's free right now to join. Okay, if you have any questions, you can leave me questions in the comment as well, and I would love to read them all and I will share some of it on the show here as well. So until next time, please stay safe out there and always peace within.